Hey. Right then, I'm gonna have to do some commentary. It's Give It a Swing Outdoors, and we're in the northern Danish port of Frederikshavn. As you can see, there's a frigate in there, where a small cruise or whatever they call it, but in for refit in the boatyard. Then as we look across there, there's a jack-up rig, which is formerly of the North Sea Fleet from Maersk, but now it's finished. They're getting decommissioned, a lot of the North Sea rigs, so they're coming into places like this where they'll be getting scrapped. And there to the right, we've got some of the big super trawlers that sail out to the Atlantic and fish deep water. Very deep fishing, pelagic fish. And we're on the ferry. We're going out to Læsø, which is an island off the northeast coast of Denmark. So I thought this might make a little film. Now, down there, a bit of an interesting story. Years ago, me and Colin, Captain Colin, we used to fish off that little harbour point there into the sailing channel, and we used to catch a lot of cod. Sadly no more. The cod are really depleted. There's nearly nothing left. You're lucky if you catch your fish these days. But we're sailing out the harbour now. Got a fair rate of knots on. I'll just go down to the... Yeah. You can see a lot of construction going on out there. That's because they've extended the harbour. The arm there that you can see with the green light, that was originally the outer harbour wall, but they've built a huge extra one because the shipping in the north of Denmark is increasing. There's more ships coming in, there's more ships going out, and they all need, of course, landing places and quays. Over there, the red is a floating dock, a floating dry dock. They get the ship in and then sink it, or should I say, they sink that, get the ship in, then raise it. Here's the number 2 jack-up rig. I've worked on the oil rigs, but never on a jack-up. I was on those stationary ones. Oh, and a semi-sub ones. That was the Hutton TLP. Years ago, back in the 90s. And that ship there's the dredger. They've been dredging for 3 or 4 years, getting the sailing channel, well, dredged out in order for the increased, well, the bigger ships as well. Bigger ships and more ships coming in. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, it's all very industrial. I'm wondering how many people were working on that rig. How many, and it would have been working 24/7 when it was drilling. All the different crews. Backwards and forwards on helicopters. It's pretty amazing, really, they ever managed to do it. Drill for oil out in the open sea with some technology. But of course the jack-ups can only be used in shallow water, they can't go into the deep stuff. That's when your semi-subs come in. And there we are, and there's the new outer wall now. There's a few thousand million tons of rock gone into there, granite from Norway, and then all the infill afterwards. A feat in itself. And out there is Kattegat, and if you sail directly across you end up in Sweden. It's not a huge sea, but it's big enough to drown in. And yeah. So I'm going to just pan around back around. Well, that was a little insight into the harbour, and we're off. So I think I'm going to go below deck and get a beer. That sounds good, doesn't it? I'll talk to you all later. Toodle pip.